Well, let's do a parts bin build. I've got an orange gringo that looks like it's pretty much ready for the skip. But we're going to strip it and we're going to build it. Yeah, I've got parts. Let's have a look what we're dealing with. Orange gringo, orange gringo. I still got the head badge. Frame's a bit, needs a bit of love. Headset feels like crap. 25.4 handlebars. Also look like they've seen better days. Oh yeah. Supporting that lovely orange rust. What we got here? WTB wheel. No brakes. Yeah, bolts have seen better days. Should be able to clean them up. I've still got a sticker there, look, as well. Oh, it's got some stickers on there. What we got? So, Rutland Water Cycling. This was serviced by someone called Wayne on the 2nd of the 11th, 2000, and that's either a 4 or a 9. 4 or 9. Service in 68 weeks. Obviously, probably put years. Bottom bracket is knackered. Got a mech hanger hanging off the back. No bolt, but it looks like the right one. So, yeah. First thing first. Oh, it's got the. We'll see if we clear that up. First thing first, this bad boy needs to be stripped down to the frame, and then we'll raid the parts bins and see what we can turn her into. Well, there's not pretty much anything we can save off this. Oh wow. Alright, well. The wheel's stuck. It's knackered. Forks are knackered. Skewer's seized on solid, rust. So, well, that's the front end done for. Alright, well. I don't think there's anything worth saving. So we'll get this bad boy stripped all down. Oh yeah, that took some effort, that did. Yeah, we're not going to reuse stem. I think I've got some better, and I think I've actually got a stem, to be fair, as well. Alright, let's get rid of these. Alright, let's see if the bottom bracket comes out relatively easy. That's the bearing. Woo. Oh. we don't need any of that. Oh wait, we might need that. I'll hold on to that for now. Don't need any of that. Now we'll pick all that up because I've already just been told off by the wife. She came out, she's like, what are you banging at? What are you banging at? Anyway, I'll pick it all up because I don't want to be in the naughty box. So, that's everything off this frame. Now, I'm going to take out all the rusty bolts and I'm basically just going to give it a clean up and a bit of a polish. We need to find a bolt for the mech hanger as well, which I've got some lying around. They're just like chainring bolts, but you need the shallower kind of backing one so they don't protrude out of the other side. So I'll get some cleaning done and then we're going to start digging out some parts for this bad boy. Well, I cleaned the frame up a little bit. I ain't gone too wild yet. I'll give it a bit more of a polish. I did take all the bolts out, just sprayed a bit of oil down there. So just dug out a new bolt for the mech hanger. So let's see how. Oh dear. So let's see if it generally looks straight. It looks slightly off a little bit, which we'll get the tool on that once I've dug out some wheels. So it's on. Might just need to tweak that a little bit. Oh, let's dig out some parts for this. That'll do. Some 31.8s and I've got an orange stalk stem. Boom, on. Oh, put some fresh bolts in there. Right, and the rising stem. I found got a set of Toro's Rock Shop. It should clean up all right. Yeah. Lockout works. Not that rusty, stanchion's clean. No polish. Let's go with seat post. Question is, might put narrow wide on this one. Forks, stem, handlebars, headset. Headset. Rear mech. Saddle, shifter, wheels. Need some wheels and tyres. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Cassette. I'll do for now. Let's I need some bolts. I'll find some bolts in there. Bolts. I'm going to go up to the TARDIS and get some wheels and get some tyres out of there. Might be gone for a couple of hours. It's a big shed, not this one. This is the Shedderoo, the TARDIS. Oh, they sit tight together. Right, nightmare to get out these was. Got a set of, they're kind of like Richie rims, but OCR disc. Oh yeah, discs. Alright, got some discs. Got one skewer. And I got a set of Tough Toms. Whew. Right, let's start putting this on the bike. Boom, boom, boom. Now I will say, these Chinese headsets, sealed bearing, they're only like £10 off eBay. Not bad. They look like the Chris King ones, but obviously without the quality. Nice silver stem headset, sorry. Oh, and that bad boy up. I always do one cup at a time because then your cups don't go in totally wonky. Right, headset in. I need to clean the steer on the forks. Find some bolts. I'll find some bolts for the stem. Oh wait, that needs put on. Well, I ain't actually got a bolt set for the headset, for the stem, but I've got a couple more stems up in the top shed, which I've literally just locked back up. So that's a job for after I've had a coffee. But I can still get the forks on. So put a bit of grease around where that thing is. With these as well, they're kind of like the Hope ones where they'll just boop. There we go. Some grease around that bad boy. There we are. Let's get some bearings in. Boop. Oh, top bearing. And your little cheese wedge. Oh, stem's going to be slammed. Oh yeah, just enough. Boom. Right, let's put a bit of grease on the star nut. Great as well because this one came with a fresh bolt and top cap. Oh, beautiful. Going for a coffee, and I'm going to go and find some bolts, and then we'll put the underbars on and some other bits. Get the old bolts out. Yeah, definitely a bit rusty, them ones. Go in the bin, there you can. Got some fresh bolts, however, I've now got a stem that's missing bolts, but I'll replace them at a later date. That'll do for now. Bottom bracket. Let's do bottom bracket. So it's not looking too bad. Get some old copper slipperoonies in there. So this Holotech that I've got, this bottom bracket, I think I've only done probably 10 miles on it, something like that. 2 spaces drive, 1 spacing on drive, 68mm bottom bracket. So smish smash smosh. Right, get these tightened up and then get the crank on. So got SLX crankset. It's got a few marks on there. It's only a part bin build. Should ride well though. Right, crank on. Bit of grease in that bottom bracket. There we are. I don't know if you guys do this as well, but I always like to give the actual shaft a good greasing as well. All over. Stops it from corroding and all the rest. Where's the crank arm? Oh, I've actually just thought what I might actually do is I might actually wrap that side of the chainstay. Yeah, that's a possibility. First thing first, get the crankset tightened up because we need to get the wheel on and slightly straighten that rear mech hanger. So we'll do that. Oh no, we'll get. So what I've just been doing is, as you saw, that was like the old bolt out of the orange C-clamp. And then what I had in here is, I had an old, I had an old Scott that basically the bolt and everything I took out of there, put in this one. So now, seat clamp, I gave it just a little smidge of spray as well, just to tidy it up. So we can get, if we get the seat clamp on and seat post, then I can put the bike in the stand a bit better. So we might have to do that one next. Bit of copper slip down there as well. Stop the seat post from seasoning. And then I can basically line this bad boy up. Perfect. Nice and tight. Right, need to get the wheel in. So tyres are on, the rims, cassette is on, and I also found They're not in bad condition. A few little marks, but yeah. So that can slide in, and then we'll see where the mech hanger is. Right, let me get a bit of a better position for this, and then I'll show you straightening. Well, with the mech hangers, basically you've got the DAG 2.2, DAG 2.2. That's the bit that screws into the mech hanger itself, and then you check the alignment, obviously, with your little sliding pole there. Watch. So we will put that into the hanger. So basically that's now screwed directly into the hanger. Now there's a few key points that you want to do with this, so because I see a lot of people that have used these, they kind of like made this like kind of mistake of where they position the wheel. So the way I do it is I always do it 12 o'clock, 6 o'clock, using the same point on the rim. So I usually use the valve, because then what you do, it takes if the wheel's ever so slightly out of alignment, that then obviously stops that. So always make sure that your wheel's totally in the dropouts as well, which is always best to do it on the floor. So, and then what we'll do is we'll find the valve, so 12 o'clock position, undo that, push that in until it just meets the rim. And then what we'll do is you can then undo that, because you've got a little black kind of nipple just on there. And then you'll move it down into the 6 o'clock and check. So it's about that much out of alignment. So all I'm going to do is I am going to basically reset it. So just double check. So basically it needs to go in. Just put a tiny bit of pressure on there, and then we'll check that again. Perfect. So just a tiniest bit of pressure on there. That's now perfect, top and bottom, 12 o'clock, 6 o'clock. But now you want to check 9 o'clock, 3 o'clock. So and again, ever so slightly out. So I've just tweaked that just a little bit. So now back to checking again. So 3 o'clock, where the valve is. So that is pretty much spot on. It's not too far out at all, really. Great little tool. I always like to put my little red cap back on there as well afterwards. I don't know why. Well, we now know that the rear mech hanger's good. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to wrap just the drive side chainstay, just because it's been pebble dashed quite a bit. So let's wrap that. Now we can put the Dior rear derailleur on. Lovely. Now the back wheel. Right, what next? Well, I thought I'd just drop the bike down and put the front wheel in, just so I could basically nip up everything and so on. I thought, well, while I'm down here, I might as well put the saddle on. So I've got a Selle Royale. It's not the greatest. It's kind of got like a weird kind of finish to it. Could be comfy. I'll bang that bad boy on. It's amazing how much stuff you kind of just have lying around. I could probably do another couple of these parts bin builds, to be fair. A bit more. Definitely might give it an extra bit of a polish, only give it a kind of basic clean down the frame. Get that set in the middle and get it so it's level. Oh, the saddle says three-way fit on it. Three-way fit. Oh, you know what I might do? I've actually got some really crap cables. I said crap, they're not crap, they just look crap, but kids like them. Might actually use some of that on this. Brakes. Oh, what brakes have I got? I'm gonna have to look at brakes in a minute. Boom. Right, put this back in the stand now. Right, Scott, we'll bang a random bloody Dior on there. On. I've also got some Avid levers. We'll bang them on. I ain't got no hydraulics. Well, I have, but not the too good for this bike. Got some really cheap crap. They are literally crap grips as well, which they'll do the job. So bang them bad boys on. With the power, I can do it. Right, they are on. Woo. Nip up some of these handlebar bits. Right, so in terms of brake calipers, I don't know how this is going to work. Ideally, I'd have wanted some Shimano levers, but beggars can't be choosy. Alright, snip that up just ever so slightly. So on this one, we're going to go mechanical disc. Let's put the chain on first. Well, I've actually got, I've got a new chain, but it's one that was cut short a long time ago. I wasn't paying attention, and it was for a triple, and it should hopefully be long enough for this one, given it's a single on the front. So, oh, it might be too long. Let's have a look. Might just go straight on. Oh, that should be alright. Let's put a split link in there. And we'll take it up to the lowest gears. Where's the chain tool? Boink. Oh, need to adjust the limits. Yeah, I need some limit checking on there. Right, that's all right. We'll do that in a minute. All right, on to the next. Found a bolt. Right, so what I'm basically doing is I'm rummaging through a box of random stuff because for some reason I'm missing some bolts. Oh, looking for that. Oh, well. Just shows you what you find. Basically, see, this is why. Oh, you know where there is one as well. Ooh, looking for them. I'll show you them. That one's called the torture spike. That one is called the rust bucket, and that one is called the shed dweller. Postcards. So yeah. Let's put them in some picture frames. I can't believe I haven't got no bolts. I found the calipers. We've got some Shimano's mechanicals. But, oh, I need mounts for the back. I've just found some crappy ones. I'm hoping one of them will fit. But the one thing I'm struggling with is the bolts that bolt that to the frame. I don't like. It means I might have to go back in to the top shed. Yeah, might have to go back in top shed. Just for some bloody bolts. Anyway. Oh, sorry, recording. It's just about 10 you on. Right, so managed to find some Shimano calipers. Now this one should just bolt straight on. Found some bolts for this one. Got some shiny silver ones. But it's finding bolts for the back one because I need 4. I found 3 odd ones. Every single one of them are different. So, but if it does the job, it does the job. So get this nipped up ever so slightly. See how this works. Shimano calipers on Avid levers. Getting wild out here. Right. Just leave that ever so slightly loose. The thing is with these calipers is one's kind of like static, it stays there, and then this one kind of like moves over. So they're not the greatest of calipers, but they are calipers that I've got spare in the pot. So what can you do? Anyway, I think I'm gonna dig some cables out. Oh, I'll dig some cables out. Oh look, let me grab my bag. Now I've got in here, I've got black. I can put black on there, but do I? I've got a set of them type. I think that one's brake, that one's gear. I could put them on, or do I go for a bit more of a wild look and go with them ones? Oh, it's an hard decision. I have, to be fair, got some offcuts of that stuff. I might put that stuff on. Yeah. Come back to this in a minute. Tell you what, these gear cables are a bit fiddly sometimes, getting those shifters. Ooh, sounds like it's working all right. Alright. See so many shifters missing like the little black kind of screw thing that you put back in after you put cables in. This one's not missing it. Boom. Right. I've decided, because this is part's been built and it's not the prettiest of bikes, so I'm going to be using that stuff because I've got gear and brake. So I could just put plain black on it, but hey, why not? Right, let's start getting some cables in. Well, the build's going quite well, although I've lost one of those. Lost one. Basically, they're just like little plugs that kind of just plug into the top of the frame, kind of as a cable stop. So, yeah, it's going to be around here somewhere. I'll get to that in a minute. So all in all, it's not looking too bad. And this cable is not too bad either that I'm using. Although it's a right nightmare to cut. Right, so the last few little bits really on this, and then it's done. That's alright. About there. Still don't know where. Still need to find as well some bolts for the rear caliper, because I think I'm just going to use the odd ones at this rate. It is only a quick, nice build. I can change them out at a later date. Let's rattle through and get this finished. Right, we've run into a bit of a hitch with this one because I don't have a 160 mount. However, I do have a 160 rear, 140 rear, so it's getting even more parts been built now. So I've just been into the TARDIS and I've managed to find a 160, I'm sure that's Chinese brand, mix them in, basically a 140, so 140 rear, 160 front, let's get them on. So the 140 disc is all on the back now with 4 odd bolts, but ayo, it's catching ever so slightly, so I need to do a, but super sharp. 160, I'll put that one on the front as well, the 160, so it matches. Super sharp. Just need to tweak the gears just a little bit more, but I just realised the actual chain ring will kind of match the discs a little bit, so it's not too bad. Yeah, final polish down and tweak. I do feel a lot better for just tinkering away in the shed and just basically throwing a bike together. Don't look too bad, to be fair. Parts been built. Can't remember last time. I've never done one on the channel. I've never just like rummaged through bits and kind of just gone, boom, that'll do, that'll do, that'll do. I think she turned out all right. I think she'll ride all right. Hey, bit ugly, but you know, it's a part's been built. What more can you ask for, really? She runs lovely. Yeah, let's take her out in the garden. Actually, have a bit of a better look while it's not raining. Meow, meow. What are you doing out here? Hey, got a poorly eye, haven't you? You shouldn't be outside with your poorly eyeball. No, you shouldn't be out here. You should be inside resting. Meow, meow, meow. Oh, I'll get your belly. I'll get your belly. Belly rub time, belly rub time. Ooh. Silly cat. Meow. Well, she definitely don't look too bad at all, considering what it looked like this morning with them bits on. Yeah. Forks polished up quite nice as well. And the lockout works. So, yay. Don't know about the cables, but ayo, they're on. And believe it or not, them levers actually work really well with those Shimanos. So yeah, Avid levers, Shimano calipers, Chinese headset, Chinese discs, Chinese chainring, and yeah, all in all, not too bad. Saddle looks a bit naff. I don't know if that's like, I kind of cleaned it, but I don't know if that's kind of like, and obviously they are, but I don't know if it's dulled off or what. It just looks mouldy even though it's had a really good clean. But yeah, there we are. Orange Gringo parts bin build. Job done. See you on the next one.